guardian do what he wants to do for God.
This is Clayson TV.
So, asanteni kwa kuja. Thanks for coming. This is Jonah from Guardian. So, Seven Heaven Mission basically is to turn talents to enterprise, and our aim is to build infrastructure in terms of music business. So, I'd like to give Guardian and Esther to give a live vote of thanks and passing, and then we take it away.
I want to thank every one of you. We are truly humbled that you found time to come, and when First Lady is talking, people should be quiet. I wanted to say a big thank you to every one of you who took time off to come and celebrate with us. This has been our baby. This has been our dream. This has been my dream, to see Guardian do what he wants to do for God, and it has come to pass. So I want to thank each and every one of you in this family. Some of you I've never met, some of you I have met, just for giving us your time. And we say God bless you, and thank you for coming.
Asante sana. Imani, asante sana to everyone who has made it to come. Everyone who is online, watching us online, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate, and I really want to take just this opportunity to appreciate Sankara for what they have done for us, for what they have done to us. We came into this place to ask for space as a client, but by the time we got this space, and it was very miraculous. So we came into this place with a budget, okay? And when they told us the budget for this place, I had already cancelled in my mind. I was just waiting to tell the manager, but there's one lady by the name Carol who works here. She really, fought for us to get an opportunity to do our gig here. And I just want to probably put it out, if it is okay, for me to say that we have gotten an opportunity to work here, not because we had the money, but because Sankara was willing to partner with us. And so even what we have done here is not because but they have accepted to partner with us to do this gig here. And I believe this is also an open space for other people to be able to go and to do gigs here. And I believe that if not this year, 31st of this year, okay, wasanii, kama sio 31st hii mwaka, topa kwa weekend huyu, yani kora mzima kwa hapa. Kama si 31st hii mwaka, 31st ya next year tupigeni kika. Inaweza iwezi. 31st ya next year to set up kwa parking. Kuna specific sana kwa parking. To set up, sisi wa gospel, sisi wa tupigi. Hapa hivi jamaa. Inaweza iwezi. Basi tumeshaahidi na fans wetu na watu wa Sankara, tunashukuru sana. Tutaonana tena 31st.
Okay, let's concentrate, please. I know when you put food on the table, it is a moment of fellowship, but if we can just give attention for a minute or so. I wanted to affirm the words that were spoken by Honorable Jaguar, and it's a privilege to have you here. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 18, verse 16, the gift of a man makes room for him and causes him to come before great men. I think the biggest problem with the gospel industry, please those that are making noise, give me your attention, kindly, just for 1 minute, I beseech you. The biggest problem we have with the gospel industry, I think there are two problems. And I'm honored to speak here before people who have founded the gospel music industry in different areas, whether we are talking about the DJs or we are talking about the hype men, whether we are talking about presenters and the artists at large, is that number one, our gift is making room, but we do not know how to stay before great men for a long time. That is the problem. The gift is making room and we come before great people, but we don't know how to stay. And so the gospel industry looks like it doesn't make money, so we have God's kids crossing the road to go and sing on the other side because they think that the secular is making money. But I will tell you, two things will keep you in the presence of greatness. No matter who you are, if you sing gospel or secular and mix it with mediocrity, you will not stay before greatness. So even as we talk about the gospel industry moving forward and coming back, let's push out this shallow stuff, the mediocrity, so that when we listen to the thing you produce or what you bring out, we can tell that you have spent time. Don't sing to us about your stuff. Bring content, and content comes from quiet time. When you think, when you reason and concentrate, inspiration comes from isolation. So you cannot be inspired because you have to be first of all inspired before you can inspire us. So that when we listen to what you say, we want to listen to it. And I agree with him. We want the radio stations in Kenya to play local content. We want the TV stations to do the same. But when you listen to the content, can it sustain their viewership? Or they will also lose the audience. So, gospel industry, and listen to me please. I heard somebody say that gospel industry is not about sales. But it's a lie. Because you see, when you are in life, you must understand how to balance things. If you are supposed to live by what you do, then you also must think about how the product you're producing is not just ministry, but also business. How it can sustain you in it, so that you don't commit suicide while you're singing gospel, so that you don't fall in debts, so that you don't get into all these things that most of our brothers have gone into. And so I wanted to encourage us and say that Seven Heavens music is coming out on Guardian. We're so proud of you. You are a strong person. We really just honor God for you and your wife. Ourselves, with our church, we just thank God for your life. And I have seen you push this thing. Let's go further. Let's not complain about Nigerian music. If the Nigerians are above mediocrity, they will continue having more airtime. If you want to have more airtime locally, then push the baton. Just try and go an extra mile if you have to do something that is going to make you relevant. Remember this, the gift makes room. That's one. What you do with greatness is your business. All right? So let's do that. And while you do that, we support you. I speak this, I believe, on behalf of so many pastors. And for a long time, it has looked like pastors don't support gospel musicians. But I want to say to us that if we will work on the content and balance this thing in a way that it puts our musicians in a place where they can take care of themselves and at the same time do ministry. The church looks like it's broke, like it cannot take care of its own. But that's not true. The problem is those that are trying to be taken care of by the church are not pushing themselves beyond limit.